Oh, TV's Will Heron. We love TV's Will Heron. Everybody needs to go. Will Heron is one of the best clippers in the Dabbleverse. Everybody needs to go follow Will Heron. Thank you for watching on X, but his channel is on YouTube. It's great stuff. Shout out Still Time Morning Show. Shout out Nick Ricada. Shout out Ann. I think that's the girl's name that goes and records Nick at Court. But Will Heron's doing some good stuff.
Yeah. So, by the way, did you watch that law? Did you watch that law tuber guy yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry.
I like him.
Oh, I have no problem with him. I have a problem. Like, it's so fascinating that I'm watching him. It was. I guess the word is meta or surreal.
Weird to watch him, talk about us.
What's that, babe?
Well, he talks about us a little bit here and there.
Well, no, there's a whole stream dedicated to us. Are you nuts?
No, I know, but he's talked about us before.
Yeah, but never, because I don't follow it that much.
Yeah.
And normally I'd ignore it, but the last thing he said was he's like, if I were Geno and Keanu, I'd stop talking about it. So listen, you fat right here.
Eugene Thomas Biscani.
Why don't you reach out to me and ask me what I think? Because this is the problem. We did nothing wrong. And now and he said it to be watching it. And I'm going to play it. To be watching this guy who I have no problem with. But don't tell me what to do, because this is the problem with the legal system, okay? And I'll even apologize. Thank you for talking to me like a lawyer, but I'm sorry that the legal system is so 4 people can act like idiots and 2 women. I guess what it is I'm watching this guy, and at one point he says, yeah, you can't, the state's jurisdiction ends at the state line, which is why, I'll say this again, and now you can jump in, Keanu, while I scream, which is why I would say we're not going to go in there because, again, I don't know a lot about legal shit. You know why, Keanu? Because I don't break the law.
We never had any legal troubles.
Because I don't break the law. Because we don't break the law. I don't care about any of this shit. But when I watch these people and the guy's like, yeah, well, normally, but now look at this. They have special statutes and taxpayer money for these 2 women who I won't say anything bad about because that would be slander. I mean, I don't. Let me say it again. Because that might be slander. I don't know the law. But when you're looking at a female lawyer trying to defend a woman who neglected her 5 children to pose naked with a guy, so again, that guy could be distracted enough for her husband to his wife, and this one's like, I'm going to save women, and you're like, we got to get these 2 in Minnesota. Well, you can't. Yeah, we can, because New York's they have the same law. And then they go to a female judge. She's like, yeah, I'll sign off on this. Let's have all the Minnesota taxpayers lost all their money on the Vikings-Rams game, paid for Geno and Keanu. By the way, they'll reimburse us.
Well, also, it's just when I say there's no way we're going out there. Obviously, if we had to go out there, they needed to pay for us to go out there to do what? Say, did this happen? Did you see this photo for a moment? Yeah. Did that really need to fucking happen? I'm sorry. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. It's just ridiculous that we would even have to. All we've ever done is just sit there and tell the truth. And that's that. I think it is drastic and stupid and just a ploy to discredit Aaron.
By the way, shout out to Creed Food. I was a bail bondsman. You sound like every other dirtbag. I didn't do nothing. Miss Scone, bail bond.
Do nothing. Are you sure about that 5 minutes?
But I mean, again, and they're all like, I love how fucked up the Dabbleverse is like, well, they're going to go in cuffs. No, we'll go if we have to. But again,
if we have to go. Obviously, we'll go. God damn, Aaron will do anything to get us out to Minnesota, won't he?
And we'll do and whatever. But again, I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you watch Red Bar Flat Broke. And if you think I'm paying up front to fly the out there, you're out of your mind.
Right. Like what we did nothing. And also I have a big problem since I was trolled on the internet.
I have one too. You say big problem with a B.
I have a big problem since I was trolled on the internet for not when the whole thing all went down, not knowing what the word disseminate meant because I just never heard the word before. So, but I did look it up, and it does mean disseminate means spread a ideas or photo or what have you to a large group of people. A large group. That's the literal definition. A broken man who got cucked out of his life sent a photo to his buddy that his buddy did not ask for, and then his buddy deleted it. Is that really who did it hurt? And I don't think she actually is really hurt by it because, like, no one saw it. Did Aaron post it anywhere? Did it go anywhere? No, it's gone. So if Minnesota, I mean, if it's so slow in Minnesota that they really need us to come out there to what? Once again, sit there and tell the truth.
But that's
then I guess we'll have to do it. But whatever. Like, God damn, it's so crazy. I don't think it's going to come to that. I think they're going to be like, once they realize, like, we are not on that side of.
My problem is, why should I shouldn't have to care about that. It's amazing how when you don't do anything wrong, and the Dabbleverse can say all they want, but they try to. It's like, I shouldn't have to care about this. I should not. And thank you for Curtis John, who said yes, sir. It's like, you don't lie to cops. So again, it's like, and I want to show some of this stuff, but it's like, it's so aggravating to watch something, and it's like they're talking about you. It's like, and I don't mean like, why are they talking about it? It's like that I'm actually watching and listening to, saying this is actually pertinent information. Let me watch. But then when he's like, no, do you know anything about? He's your friend, and I mean, I'm kidding, but I'm glad you went on and we made peace. Ethan Rauth. Why'd they have an arrest warrant in Minnesota for Ethan Rauth? I
don't know. My friend, how is he my friend? I did his show one time, but they did.
I'm saying he, like, I did. I'm like, he's in it. And then you went on, like, straight on that show. I mean it. Like, I that's another time, like, I can admit when I'm wrong. Go on, baby. I'm sorry.
No, I just right. I just think it's ridiculous. I was just trying to highlight the ridiculousness of the fact that we would literally actually have to go out there to testify, and I'll wear my best suit and I'll sit there and just tell the truth.
The whole country is selfish, arrogant behavior, the liberal of our past administration. And Minnesota, I'm sorry, this is not saying I'm right, but you can't convince me I'm wrong. That's my mindset. Minnesota is one of the epicenters, and I know there can only be one, but in my case, there were several, of when it all began.
Thoughts? Audience? Thoughts? Any super chatters out there want to talk about this guy getting ambushed by the fact that his wife is banging a cocaine fiend? Anybody? Oh, we got $10 from Will Heron. It says, ha 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 ha. How's that hot tub stream hitting you now, buddy?
Her inmate number. This is, and the county jail number. Wow.
How do people find this out this quick?
They find everything.
I'm not subscribed to Will Heron. I should subscribe and like the video right now. That's weird. I must be subscribed to my other channel.